Baseball World Series. We are at the soccer complex called Slice of Soccer Complex. My name is Richard Flores. I am your second vice president and PR director, and I am sitting with Rosina Foster, and we are going to be doing the play-by-play for the Northeast Dynamic Divas versus the Southwest Bombshells. This is the Women of Our League exhibition game, all-female game, and is sponsored by IFB Solutions, Bosma Enterprises, and Jared Reynolds. And you'll hear more about our sponsors as we go through this game. Beat Baseball is an adapted form of baseball for the blind. There's 6 batters on each team. There's 6 fielders. The ball's beat. The bases buzz. The pitcher is on the offensive team. And so the goal is to get a successful hit and make it to a buzzing base before the defense successfully captures the ball and presents it to the umpire. And so we will have the general beat baseball rules similar to as I explained. And Rosina, do you want to maybe run over some of the lineups that we have here for the both teams?
So for the Bombshells, we have Faith Penn, Jocelyn Williams, Sarai Hernandez, Ashley Malero, Rosie Reed, and Crystal Krowski.
And then for the Dynamic Divas.
And Divas, we have Dakota, Caitlin, Corey, Kalari, Kim, and Gina.
All right.
Quite warm out here, although I must say it is not anywhere close to as bad as it was last year in Beaumont. The grass is short. Right now it's a little bit fast, but it's also very thick grass, I noticed earlier.
Yeah, very thick grass. We practiced on it as with my team, the Bayou City Heat, and the ball was moving pretty good, but nice thick grass. It looks like probably the short and the middle level of the field will have a lot of action.
Okay, we do have Jackie Joyner Kersey has joined us to throw out our first pitch.
Jackie Joyner, an Olympic
Little
hero.
bit of info on her. She's considered by many to be the greatest female all-around athlete in history. A few of her achievements are 3 Olympic gold medals, 4 World Outdoor Championship gold medals, and the still standing world record of 7,291 points.
Tosses the ball across the plate there.
She's got on some red athletic wear there with some white pinstripes, giving a quick hug to Kalari there up at home plate with some photo ops over there going on right now.
This is a really cool moment in the moment of history for Beat Baseball. We've never had an Olympic athlete come, and now the one that's also a female who shows up to represent for all female exhibition game. We're grateful to the connection that Mind's Eye Radio and the St. Louis Lighthouse have provided in getting us a lot of cool things happening here. I mean, we just had some Emo's Pizza for the whole crew, and
some Raising Cane's
Raising Cane's lemonade was here, and
all kinds of goodies are going down.
And now Jackie Joyner Kersey just threw out that first pitch.
So we have the Bombshells are lined up on the first base side, and the Divas are on the third base side right now. The Bombshells are wearing their bright blue jerseys with black print, and the Divas are wearing their gray with red. They're going over some of the rules right now.
Yeah, I'm not too sure who's going to be the first batters, but we'll find out pretty soon.
We're still getting a few photo ops with Jackie Joyner here right now with the Divas currently.
I also want to mention that earlier the national anthem was sung by General Wilson, an R&B St. Louis native who has sung for various other sports events, including the NBA championship game and the Super Bowl and all this cool stuff, but he also came to the World Series. Another connection made through the Mind's Eye Radio volunteers and their sponsors. So just really cool stuff happening just on this first day of the World Series. So tomorrow the round robin will start. We have 20 teams that have showed up, including an all-female team from the St. Louis area and the number 2 ranked Gateway Archers. But for tonight, there's women that represent various teams across the league that are going to be playing to represent the Northeast and the Southwest This is, I believe, their 7th inaugural game, or their 7th annual all-female exhibition. The Bombshells have won about 4 or 5 of these. The Divas have won once, but I do know that last year in Oklahoma, the Bombshells did win and take the well, actually they didn't play last year, so in Beaumont the Bombshells did win the last game, so they have the trophy, and they switch it off. Whoever wins, they get to take it to the various captains. Faith Penn is the captain for the Southwest Bombshells, and Kalari Jackson is the captain for the Northeast Dynamic Divas.
So we do have finished up those photo ops with Jackie, and the Bombshells are making their way off the field as we're going to pull our captains up, coming up to home plate.
Now they're going to do the coin toss. So they haven't done the coin toss. They're about to do it. Jordan Simpson is our umpire. This is Jordan's 3rd year, I believe, umpiring. Daughter to longtime player Wayne Simpson and Jamie Simpson. Jordan is a nice, young, new umpire that we're happy to have, and also representing the female membership to our league, and also leading the charge here at home plate for this game.
So we have Kalari and Faith are both up at home plate. Some friendly camaraderie, chuckling and heckling going on over there as they're getting ready for that coin toss.
Kalari Jackson's going to be playing with the St. Louis Sirens, so a longtime player with the Chicago Comets, but this is her 1st year. We'll be playing with the all-female team and captaining that situation as well. But tonight she will be the captain and has been the captain for the Dynamic Divas since they started back in 2016. Again, they've only won 1 out of the 7 matchups that they've had against each other. And so the Bombshells are the defending champs right now of the all-women's exhibition game.
We do have a little bit of cloud cover coming over now, and a slight breeze just starting in as we get ready to start this game. Going over some more of the rules still at home plate. A couple people in between us in the coin toss.
Still waiting on
Still
who
doing
won the coin
a
toss
lot
here.
of photos up here, still with Jackie right behind the coin toss. She definitely looks like she might be a little warm out here in her long pants and long sleeve jogging suit.
And Jackie Joyner's not going to be the only athlete, professional athlete, making their appearance at this World Series. At our championship game on Saturday, I have heard that Benji Molina, one of the famous Molina brothers of the Major League Baseball, has played with the Cardinals and various other teams, Giants, will also be here to throw out the first pitch for the championship game. So
On
Saturday.
So as we're waiting for this coin toss, we're going to go over a few of the basic differences between regular baseball and beep baseball. As Richie said earlier, the pitcher is on the offensive team. His job is to make sure that his players come in contact with that ball to get a run in. There's also only first and third base. And any other major differences that you'd like to go over, Richie?
No, I mean, other than, the 100-foot base run, you have to run to either first or third. It's a random base selection there and somebody who's moderating that will randomly choose, and so that's the biggest difference. And then, you either score a run, you either are put out by the defense, or you strike out. So those are the only 3 ways of kind of advancing or moving the roster forward, right? So.
Okay, I do believe the coin toss is done. Still waiting to hear. I believe that the Bombshells might have.
Who's going out on the field?
Saw the umpire passing the hand towards the Bombshells, but I'm not sure if they won it or if they are going to be.
Let's see who starts heading out to the field.
We will see. Got them both in a huddle right now.
All right, they're doing their little team cheers, it seems.
And it does look like, just from my first appearance, that the Bombshells, a lot of them are putting their blindfolds on. So I'm going to think that they are going to go out into the field first, but we will see. That's Faith going off with the Bombshells cheer. You can hear some clapping going on over there from the Divas, but they are a little bit further away.
Again, nbba.org/live. If you want to follow all our live streams throughout the week, we have sponsorships that have donated. And so in between innings, we will be reading various paragraphs and ad reads to salute our sponsors. And again, today it's IFB Solutions, it's Bosma Enterprises, and one of our members, Jared Reynolds.
Okay, we do have lining up. Bombshells are on the first base line as they're all getting their blindfolds checked by the umpire.
So it looks like the visiting team will be batting first, and that will be the Dynamic Divas.
So we have the captains from the Divas coming over to oversee the blindfold check. Still more cheering from the Divas over there by Kalari. Her voice carries quite a distance. Molly making her way back to the bench with her pitcher's mask.
Looks like Mari Blumenthal is the pitcher for the Dynamic Divas. And Dakota will be batting first if the lineup was correct.
A little bit of sibling between spotter and umpire there of the Simpsons. So we have the blindfold check is complete for the Bombshells now. Still getting ready to take the field and huddle up over by the Divas. Umpire telling them they need to hurry up. And the Bombshells are now making their way out.
All right, there they go.
Onto the field.
Yeah, we've been out here since 4 p.m. where we had the opening ceremonies. Again, General Wilson.
That national anthem.
National anthem
Some
singer.
wonderful lungs and could hold that note the longest I've ever heard.
It was a very
moving.
memorable performance and moving, yeah. And then we had Emo's Pizza and Raisin Cane's Lemonade for all our members. And I don't know, there was about 15,
Taken of quite a few of their programs over the years while they were still minor, so to speak. They're still kids to me, of course.
So let's remind me of the lineup for the Divas. I think it was, you said it was Dakota?
Yeah, we have Dakota up, is already waiting at home plate.
And then on deck will be Caitlin Overshiner, I believe.
And let's see. Yep, Caitlin, then Corey.
And Corey.
Kalari
Jackson.
Kim, and Gina.
All right, Kim Blumenthal and Gina Natoli.
Let's see, out in the field we have, I believe that is Ashley Short Right. Dakota's still waiting up at home plate. She's got her red batting gloves on. She patiently waits. More of the Bombshells taking a knee and kneeling down in the infield as they try to maintain a little bit of their energy after all the excitement that we've had from today. Maybe keep that adrenaline going for another couple of hours.
Well, I'm going to guess that Kendra Badger is the catcher for the Dynamic Divas. Usually that's the usual battery for Mari is Kendra Badger, her cousin, and one of the daughters to the coach of the St. Louis Sirens, Cassandra McDaniel. And let's see how they work well together here and get us rolling.
We have some changes out here on we have the spotters moving the players around in the outfield.
I would say that the majority of the volunteer staff for the Bombshells on defense may be Austin-based. So maybe Bree Taylor might be out there. Holly Whittier.
We do have a Whittier out there.
We do have a Whittier out there. All right. Very cool. Again, the Austin team the Blackhawks have about 6 or 7 females, so they make a big portion of the roster for the Bombshells. Similar to the way the St. Louis Sirens probably make up of the rosters for the Divas. So.
Got sound out in the field.
Yep. All right, getting closer and closer here to first pitch. Okay. Jordan Simpson calling for quiet on the bench. We got to have quiet throughout the play. We wait on our cheers until we find out whether we're safe or out in this game.
Getting ready for that pitch.
Here he comes.
And
that's a strike.
Right underneath it for a strike.
Right underneath. We get 4 strikes in beat baseball, so there's strike 2.
Another strike as the ball slides under the bat. They ease into it here. Dakota up and ready.
Oh, there's a strike.
That might have been a
all right.
tick right there. Just getting a little bit of a touch on that.
So here we go. We call this the money pitch, right? They either swing or strike out here or connect. You get 4 strikes in beat baseball.
And she's taking a pass on that.
Took a pass. Okay. So now she's at a full count there. So that's 3 strikes and 1 ball. So they have to swing here.
Oh, and the ball was way over. That's going to be
okay. That's a strikeout. That's all right. Next batter, we're going to Caitlin Obershiner, who has been told to me that is probably the fastest person on this team. So if they get a hold of it, there's a good chance that they'll make it that 100 feet to the base with their speed here. So Caitlin Obershiner, second-year player.
She's setting up at home plate, getting adjusted. Bat up over the shoulder. Field is good. Base check.
All right, we have 1 out. Caitlin Obershiner at the plate.
Just over the top of that first strike.
And see, now Mari and Caitlin are on the same team. They usually, they have quite a bit of practice together. So,
And getting a nice little
there's a
touch
foul ball.
on it. It dropped
All right,
foul to the right.
that's the first contact of the game, and then of course it comes with somebody that they're used to playing with. There, Caitlin and Mari. This is their second year as teammates.
Bat back up over the shoulder. Another short little grounder right into center. They're running all their... And Ashley's going to have that as a put out. Ashley Malero.
Ashley Malero with the first put out of the game. That's the Mind's Eye put out of the game. Mind's Eye Radio, one of our sponsors for Beat Baseballs. So that's first put out of the game. Ashley Malero for the Bombshells. But Caitlin put it in play.
she did. She got a hold of that ball twice. Once as a foul, and then a good little tap there, and just barely into fair, but.
Have 2 outs in this inning. 1 strikeout, 1 put out, grounded to short right. Corey is someone I'm not familiar with, so this is my first witness of Corey. Don't know the last name.
Do not have it on the roster.
That's all right.
And swinging just a little early for a strike.
Okay, swinging early here. Got to wait on it a little hair there. Let's see. Ooh.
Getting a nice solid little grounder, just barely going to be fair in the center. They're running up for it. She's running for third, but they have that.
Oh, that was a little closer than the last one.
That is trying to see who's got that one.
That
It is
might
going to
have
be
been
the third
Sarai?
out. Yeah, yes, it was.
Yeah, Sarai Hernandez with a put out. So these front staff of the Bombshells were put to work there, where Ashley got it in right, and Sarai came to center and picked it up. Sarai Hernandez, both Austin Blackhawks, and we're going to switch sides here.
Practice pitch tosses in there while the Divas take their place out in the field. Have an airplane going. We are very close to the airport here in St. Louis Lambert. So every now and then we will have to pause as we wait for the noise to pass. But right now, everyone is setting up.
Let's see who the starting lineup again was for the Bombshells.
For the Bombshells, we have...
And Richie Flores is not wearing any pants.
Oh, no.
But he's not running across the field. No, we have Faith Penn, Jocelyn Williams, Sarai Hernandez, Ashley Malero, Rosie Reed, and Crystal Kalowski. So Faith is standing patiently, waiting at home plate with her black and red cleats and her black knee pads. She is ready to slide into a base and get very involved.
Yeah, Faith has probably been the most offensive player in the all-women's game since we've started. She's won a couple of the offensive awards, which actually Tucano's, I think it's Tucano's Churrasco Grill, Brazilian Grill, is providing meals to the best offensive player of the game, the best defensive player of the game, and I think also later on they're going to award whoever hits the first home run of the series. So we want to thank Tucano's for also supporting the women of our league and the various athletes that are participating today. And so Faith Penn is up to bat.
She's had a couple practice swings there.
Also very familiar with Molly Fleming, who is the pitcher of the Austin Blackhawks. And her and Faith have been working together for, 10 years, I would say. So they've got a lot of experience.
Waiting for that plane again, as we said earlier. They definitely need to be able to hear the ball and the bases.
Yeah, basically, if there's any noise out on the field that are interrupting the fielders or the batters, anybody can call time, and the umpire can make that decision to grant that. And planes and trains and tractors
and automobiles
are all reasons why people call time. All right, we're going to play here. First at bat for the Bombshells, 0-0 game.
Here we go. And the ball up high over Faith's swing for a strike.
Come on, Faith, you got it.
Molly with her very familiar chant.
Ooh,
Faith getting a nice pop up into mid-center, rolling right out into deep as it goes past them, and she's going to make it, and she's
there.
That's going to be the first run for the Wall game by Faith Penn.
And that's the first run for the Bombshells, also the first run of the 2024 World Series. We're going to call that a Cardinals Care first run of the game. Faith Penn with a nice hit. Got past the first level, I believe. That was a big hit.
Yep, it just barely dropped out past that first row and then just kept right on rolling through the grass.
Okay, that's a good start for the Bombshells. We're going to be here at Jocelyn. So Jocelyn Sosa, or Jocelyn Williams, is playing this year with the Houston Hurricanes. So she did really well in the regional tournaments at defense. Let's see about the offense.
She's got on a visor that is blinged out so much. I think she might be a queen over there at the home plate.
A bedazzled.
She is very bedazzled.
Bedazzled player at the plate here, Jocelyn Sosa Williams.
And swinging just a little late for a strike. Ball back out to Molly.
Jocelyn also, on her free time, is a podcaster.
Up swinging a little early this time for another strike.
Babies Down, Bottles Up, or something like that podcast. Jocelyn Sosa is one of
Babies
the...
down, bottles up. That is
That's
right.
But she's at the plate right now with 2 strikes.
And she's going to take a pass on that one.
Okay, so 2-1. She took a pass. Remember, you get 1 ball and you get 4 strikes in beat baseball. She's sitting at 2-1 here.
Swinging a little late for another strike.
Okay, here's the money pitch, as we say. 3 strikes, 1 ball to Jocelyn Williams.
Can she keep the runs up from Faith?
It is, 1-0 still, so no outs.
And
Ooh,
taking a bouncing grounder right into short center. They're running up for the ball. I think they're gonna. Oh, they missed, and they're fighting over it, but they have it.
Oh, they got her out. Did they call that a runner?
Yes, they've called that. That would have been.
That's an out. Yeah, it seems like that was put out by Corey, is what I'm hearing.
Was Caitlin. I believe.
Caitlin. Okay,
I think
okay.
Caitlin got it. Corey was there. They were all both fighting over it.
Yeah, that's, when it's in the middle there, you got to kind of talk to each other and see who's got it, so.
Come on, Kalari!
I'm glad that they figured that out before they got to the base, because.
Do it for White
She
Lightning!
had it in her hand. She was on her side, and it kind of fumbled through her hands, and Caitlin was right there behind her, backing her up.
But there we go. 2 balls put in play. Again, Molly Fleming has a lot of experience with the contact rate, and even with a player that doesn't usually play on her team, Jocelyn, they put it in play. And so let's see what Sari Hernandez does here.
She is up at home plate.
Sari made a put out earlier. Let's see if she can make some runs.
She's got the back grip down low at her waist, behind her, ready for the pitch. Oh, nice little short pop up into center. Short, they're scrambling for it. And are they going to have it? And they've got it. She was running to third, was about 2 seconds too late.
That's a put out.
And that was, I believe that one was Corey there.
That's Corey with the put out. That's 2 outs. That's 2 outs on the Bombshells with still 1-0 as we move to Ashley Malero. They're saying safe or out. She's out. Okay, we're at Ashley Malero.
Ashley is up with her heavy elbow pads.
1-0, Dustin.
No, 2. They scored twice. One was straight and the other girl. Is that you, Richie?
Yep, we're calling the plays over here. Ashley Malero at the plate here. Ashley Malero also has a put out in the top of the first inning.
Catcher getting some instruction on lowering her mitt from Molly there.
I'm not too sure who the catcher is for the...
And it's going to be a bouncing grounder over into right. Oh, just went past Corey. And running for the ball, and oh, they've got it.
Put her out. Was that Corey?
No, it was behind Corey. That was Kim.
Oh, Kim Blumenthal with a put out. So 3 different folks making put outs here.
As we bring the Divas back in, holding the Bombshells. That's going to bring up IFB Solutions again. So if you are seeking a job or looking to build your ideal workforce, IFB is here to help.
For being an all-star club level sponsor for the live streams this year. And we are back at the plate. I believe we have Kalari Jackson.
This is Kalari Jackson as we head to the top of the second.
Top of the second, the score is 1-0 Bombshells, who put 4 balls into play. 4 batters, 4 balls into play.
Kalari's bringing the bat up over her shoulder.
Again, this is the first year.
And swing just over that for a strike.
Kalari Jackson has played with the Chicago Comets for 20 plus years, and this is her first year with the St. Louis Sirens, the all-female beat baseball team. And here's the pitch.
And getting a short little pop-up, just barely rolling fair. Is it going to stay? It's just over the... She's still running. She is out by Ashley Malero.
Put out. A second put out for Ashley Malero.
That was sitting right on the line, but stayed fair.
Ashley Malero is right now the current leader in putouts with 2. So they're in the lead here for that
dinner.
They're
calling that it might have been just far enough over the line because Kalari is back up at the plate.
Oh, so they're saying it was a foul.
It was sitting right on the line.
Oh, so it might be a redo here. You know, the ball has to travel 40 feet.
It
to be
was
fair.
over the 40-foot line, barely, but it was just sitting on the foul line.
Huh. So she's back at the plate, though, huh?
She is back up at the plate.
Okay.
Got her bright blue cleats on, getting a field check.
So we'll remove that put out for Ashley because they have to do this again. And so I would believe that would put her at 2 strikes.
She's ready for the pitch. And a late swing.
There's 3 strikes.
Nope, she's still a swinging.
Here's
And a late swing again.
that should be a strikeout, in my opinion. She struck out, had a foul ball, then 2 strikes.
And she's still up at the plate.
Yeah.
Not sure on that.
I don't know about that, Jordan.
Careful there, you might get kicked out of the game, Richie. Heckling the umpire.
There it is.
There's
I counted 5 strikes there, but I'm me. My math isn't always that great, but that's a K for Kalari. And now we're up to a Kim Blumenthal, who can really put some power. And Kim Blumenthal is actually the mother to Mari Blumenthal, who's a pitcher. And so they have been working together for a long time.
So when you hear people say that Beat Baseball is a family event, it most certainly is, as you heard all the Simpsons playing, and now we have the mom and daughter duo.
Yeah, we have, if I count correctly, about 13 different duos, either mom and daughter, mom and son, father and daughter, playing Beat Baseball on various different teams. So.
Bam, it's going to be a strike as she goes right over the top of the ball. Kim leaning back, ready for that pitch already.
All right, so.
Getting a little contact, but
That's a
bouncing foul.
All right, so there we go. They're already connecting here, mom and daughter. That was a pretty solid hit, but just foul.
And just over the top of that.
I would say between Faith Penn and Kim Blumenthal, both of them probably are the most powerful hitters in the female membership of our league. So let's see if she puts one in play here.
And just over the top of it again.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, up and down.
This is going to bring Gina up to the plate.
And that's 2 Ks for this inning. And now Gina Natoli, who has taken a few years off from playing, but she is back on the fire this year and has made it back to the World Series. We're glad to see her, and also representing here in the Women of Our League game, Gina Natoli.
We are ready now. She's winding up that bat. And just catching a little taste of
There
that
you
as
go.
it drops behind
Already.
her.
So Gina doesn't have a lot of practice with Marion. That was a good contact right at the jump there.
And swinging just a little early there for a strike.
The Philadelphia Fire, which is a team that Gina represents in the World Series, they are ranked 3rd, I believe,
Just over the top of
3rd
that.
in this World Series, or the 4th actually in this World Series. So let's see how they perform. But Gina is at the plate still with about 3 strikes at her.
And taking the pass.
That's a pass ball. Full count here. You have 4 strikes in Beat Baseball. You get 1 pass ball, and you're sitting at a full count here.
And just right over
that's
the
a
top of
strikeout.
it.
That's 3 Ks. So Mari strikes out the side to take us into the bottom of the 2nd. And we're going to hear one more time
Osman.
about, still one more on the IFB here.
One more on IFB.
Yeah.
IFB sold.
for other sponsors, but really happy to partner with folks to help us with these live streams. We appreciate each and every one of you. We'll shout out Mind's Eye Radio and St. Louis Lighthouse every now and again, since they are the main co-sponsors of this year's World Series. And I believe we're at Rosie Reed at the plate.
Rosie Reed.
Who
up
plays
at
for the
plate.
Tyler Tigers.
Tyler Tigers.
Not the Tiger Tigers, but the Tyler Tigers.
I'm sure they're pretty tigerish.
Yeah.
Ready for that first pitch. And a little bit high over. That's a massive swing.
Yeah, Rosie could put this ball in play as well. I forget about Rosie. Rosie has an offensive award in the all-women's game as well. So Faith's got one, Rosie's got one, Kim's gotten one. Power hitter, Rosie Reed.
Here comes. And a little bit of a reach there. The ball a little high. Bringing that ball up and a practice slow drag over the plate. Oh, I think I heard a light tick there.
Getting closer.
Molly heading back.
Molly put 4 balls in play in the last inning, so she wants to keep her 100% contact rate going here. Let's see.
And getting a nice little grounder, shortened to right, but right into her hands. That is going to be out.
That's a
I
now.
believe that is Corey.
Corey again, huh?
There you go, Divas.
Corey up front again with another put out. I believe that's her second.
Sure.
Could be her third.
Might be Caitlin there. I can't quite tell. Caitlin and Corey are both up front.
Yeah.
They resemble each other quite a bit.
Yeah, both.
Oh,
that was Caitlin.
It was Caitlin.
I hear them cheering for her. Overshiner with the put out.
Yep, she's really good defensively.
I believe that's her second one.
It's going to be Crystal up at the plate.
Yeah, Crystal Kowalski.
Getting a base check.
And Molly again has 5 balls put into play. And this is the 6th hole for the Southwest Bombshells.
And it was getting a little pop up. We're back into the catcher's mitt.
Foul ball. We are very happy with this weather right now, especially playing here at night. It's very nice weather all day. It was a little hot this morning or this afternoon, but nothing unbearable.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah. Ooh, there's another.
It's going to be a
hit.
foul ball.
Foul
Just
ball.
tapping right over here, over by our table.
Hits it one way and then hits it the other way. And let's see if she could straighten it out here.
Ball back to Molly. That plane looked like it's coming in for a landing up above us.
So we have 1 out in the inning. Still a 1-0 game. Crystal Kowalski with 2 strikes at the plate.
Leaning way back. With a bat up over the shoulder. Getting a nice little grounding tap. Just barely going to be fair. Yes, it is just fair. And that's going to be another one. Another one.
Put out.
For Caitlin, I believe.
Yeah, it's Caitlin. She came up there fast. Yeah, Caitlin, I think that's her 3rd put out of the game. She's getting to that line quick. And we're back to the top of the lineup. Faith, who has the only run of the game, put one out past that first level. That's what they're going to have to do, it seems. If they're going to score, they got to get it past Caitlin and Corey.
Definitely have to get past those little short runs. They're definitely running right up on that line to snag anything that is fair. Faith at home plate with her black baseball cap on backwards and her white batting gloves. Got Jocelyn up on deck with her blindingly bling bling hat there. Faith stretching the bat way back over behind her back.
All right, they have their base checks, and we are ready to go here.
Just hold her off right here, then the Divas can come back.
And just over the top of the swing. Ball back to Molly.
Come on, Faith.
Defense is out there ready.
Kenny. Hey, who's the catcher? Yeah, who's the catcher? For Molly. Oh, it's Cameron. Okay. Cameron Simpson is at the catcher. Yes. So we have
that whole family group.
Yeah, we have the whole Simpson clan is behind the plate in some sort of fashion. All right, Jordan Simpson asking the
New
defense.
ball out there, and thank you for all those people who made all the balls possible. We have Cardinals Care, St. Louis Cardinals, Hannigan Realty, and the Major League Baseball supplied funding for Kids of Our League.
Yeah. Takes 250 balls to play at the World Series, so.
A nice short little pop-up. It's going to be barely fair and left. They're running up on it. Corey's coming to grab the ball, and she's got
And
it.
got her.
3 to 4 steps before Faith hit first base. So
Put her
it's going to be out for the Divas as they come into bat.
Hey, Faith, great pop-up, girl. Great pop-up.
Yo.
Holding the bombshells down.
Oh, yeah.
Bombshells going to make their way out onto the field as the Divas.
Hey, JT. Yeah, no problem. We have a visitor in the box here. One of our kids of our league is joining us so they can listen to the play-by-play, and we welcome them. JT, where are you from? Are you
See, this is not Dakota. Oh,
We have a new batter at the plate. Is it not Dakota, huh?
that is not Dakota.
We might have had a substitution in.
I'm not sure. I don't have any other substitutions.
Oh, Winter Pingle.
Winter Pingle.
I think
up
it's
at the plate.
Winter Pingle is a member of the new team, Boston Strong. That's the newest team that has showed up this year.
Boston Strong.
Welcome to the Boston Strong, and welcome to Winter Pingle.
Playing
to the game.
for the Divas. Up at bat at the top of the third. Still a 1-0 game for the Bombshells. Divas looking to tie it up and take the lead.
Yeah, 1-0. Winter Pingle at the plate. I don't know how much practice that Winter's had with Mari since. Actually, Winter was at the Vegas tournament, so she has played a game or two with the St. Louis Sirens in Vegas. So it's not the first time that they've practiced together.
Between those two. Oh, here's our substitution call. We have several substitutions there.
Oh my gosh! They
Like
just
whole
replaced the whole
roundup,
team.
maybe.
They had a whole lineup switch here. So the official, Jordan Simpson, just called out all the various numbers that were replaced and substituted in. It looks like there's at least 5 or 6 new players that are going to come to the plate here for the
Check from the field.
Dynamic Divas. And the base checks are gone, and we are ready to go with Winter Pingle at the plate.
See if they can have this new roundup. Get some runs up on the board. And swinging a little high over it. Kendra trying to motion Mari to come down a little bit more. And
That's 2
much
strikes.
closer, but that is still a second strike. And over the top of it again for another strike. See if she takes a pass here.
Okay. Yeah.
She took a pass, listened to it, go high.
And that's a full count.
Do or die right here.
Yep. Oh, they're calling a timeout for a plane. Any type of noise that interrupts the
Listening of the players.
listening of the players, we will take a pause. Remind you again that we are here all week. nbba.org/live. Our next game will be tomorrow at 8 a.m. And I believe that's the Chicago Comets versus the Cleveland Scrappers.
And just over the top of that, for
There we
a
go. That's
strike for
okay.
Winter.
All right.
We have 29 coming up to the plate with their zebra print headband on.
Number 29. We're not too sure who these players
I'm
are
not
here.
sure. I don't have any of the extra names on their roster.
Yeah, we'll put number 29 here on my score sheet.
Field is good. And that base check. She must play for the Sirens. She's got some bright purple socks on.
Maybe it might be this Jasmine or.
And rolling off the top of her bat.
That's the first piece of connection that we've had in a while for Mari and her batters.
Winding up the bat, up over the shoulder and at the ready. And a little late on that swing for a strike. Gripping her hands better.
Okay, we're at 2 strikes here.
And the ball way over the swing.
All right.
3 strikes and
We got another plane. Here it goes, another time.
Even louder. They're all all waving up there in the plane down here at the beginning of the World Series.
We want to thank Emo's Pizza for giving us some pizza earlier, and Raisin Cane's for some lemonade.
Some ravioli, some
Oh,
pretty
yeah, toasted
tasty
ravioli.
toasted ravioli.
I haven't got this little squeeze ball that.
And another strike.
And that's okay. That's the second KO of the inning. That's 2 outs.
Next player coming up with a blue baseball cap. I'm not sure the number yet on this. 33.
Number 33 for the Dynamic Divas.
Setting up her bat along home plate.
So far, I've only put 2 balls in play.
Okay, she's looking confident right now.
She sounds pretty intense here and ready for the pitch. Quick hard swing across the plate. And
There's the
late
strike.
and above the pitch.
I could feel that from over here.
I've heard here in the distance that this is another one of the Boston Strong female players.
And took a pass. Tracking the ball as it went through.
They've got a 1-1 count.
And high up over the pitch again. Resetting up at home plate. Bat at the ready. Oh, much closer that time. She just needs to make a little bit of a connection on this next one.
There we are with 1-3, full count, and they get their 4th strike for Beat Baseball. Let's see what they can do with it.
Took a deep inhale and release the air. And above the pitch
there's
again. That
another
is going
carry.
to be another strike and an out as the Bombshells start heading into their bench to come back to the plate. This is going to bring us up.
Yes, the next one up to bat should be Jocelyn. Faith was the last out, I believe.
change up their roster, so moving everybody into place.
Caitlin Overshawn has only has 4 put-outs.
Yeah, Jocelyn had a pretty good hit last time, but she was put out barely. And she's one of the 7 hits that so far has been put in play by the Bombshells. Let's see if Molly could keep up her 100% contact rate.
Molly at the plate talking with Jocelyn currently. As Cassandra checks her field to see if they are ready. Kim heading back in after moving a couple people around, I believe. Almost off the field. They should be ready to go here soon.
Bottom of the third, 1-0. No. All right.
Only 6.
Okay.
We're going to get
Some roster updates here.
Put her on defense.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm good.
so let's see who have we got here.
This is for the Diva.
We have
So-
Clara, Karen, Jasmine, Amy, Kat, and of course, as we heard, Winter.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's a whole new lineup there.
We are back with Jocelyn up at the plate. Just readjusting her shoulder in a little bit more towards Molly.
And now that they've removed Caitlin and Corey from the front, I wonder if...
And it's got a bouncing grounder right short into center. She's running to first and trying to get the ball, and they have it about 10 feet before third base. So the Divas with that put out.
That was a put up by somebody new up front.
That's one of our new ones. Just a moment. And oh, she's
Might be Jasmine, huh?
number 29. Let me tell you who that is. Just a minute. That is Clara.
Oh, Clara,
With
okay.
a zebra print headband.
Okay. We got lots of fashionable people on the field today.
Very
We had a
fashionable.
bedazzled runner and a bedazzled person making the put out.
Zebra print there.
Zebra print.
Very catchy. This is going to be.
I believe
This is right.
we are up to Sarai.
Sorry.
Sarai Hernandez, who was also very close last time to scoring. A couple feet away.
Back down low. And just almost on that, just a hair length. And just barely coming up over the top of that ball.
We got 2 strikes on the batter. Sarai Hernandez, a Austin Blackhawk for the rest of the week, but for tonight,
Bombshell.
3rd batter in the Bombshell lineup. And there's
Again,
the
another
3rd
close
strike.
call.
This is getting close here to Molly. Maybe, I don't want to jinx it, so I'm not going to say it.
On set.
I think people know what I'm thinking, but here we go.
And getting a nice little grounder out in short center as she runs to third. They're going over to grab it, and she's stumbling out.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, I believe she's got her out.
Yeah, they got her out up front again. But Molly continues to put the ball in play to at least give her team a shot at those scores.
And that was Clara again with his 2 back-to-back putouts.
Wow, Clara just comes out from the bench and makes 2 plays, and she's already in the running here for those 2 condoms defensive awards. But we're switching
Tasty
sides.
dinner. Not yet. We have one more up there. We have Ashley.
Oh,
Malera.
Ashley, yes,
We
okay.
had Jocelyn first. Waiting
Then
for that
Sarai,
airplane.
and then Ashley Malera was put out last time as well. So let's see if Molly can keep this contact running.
Still a 1-0 game.
Yeah, still a 1-0 game.
We're now set. Ashley with the bat back behind her with her flashy red belt. Hear that ball beeping. And getting a nice little grounder out into center left. Midway, she runs to third. They're going over to grab it, but no, she's
there! She's the
on the
run!
board for Ashley Malero.
Ashley Malero makes the run, makes this score 2-0. As Molly continues to put the ball on the bat and give the Bombshells a shot. And it's paying off.
That was a close call out there, but just not getting it. She was there at third base. But it's a nice little grounder over there to center left.
And we're back to Rosie Reed, who put the ball in play as well. And it wasn't as hard as a hit that she usually puts on it. So let's see if this time she could push it a little further by the first level to keep this scoring going here. Get some insurance. We're in the bottom of the third. It is now 2-0 Southwest Bombshells. And Molly is on fire at putting this ball on the bat.
Resting a little bit there. She
That
leans
is her
head
10th
down while waiting for that
Her
base
10th
home.
hit.
Crystal is on deck there for the Bombshells. Rosie bat high up in the air. Getting a nice bouncing grounder into right field. Oh, right to her, Kalara.
Kalara with her third putout.
Third one.
She had 3 putouts in this inning. Coming off the bench and being substituted by the Divas. And they are going to switch sides here as we hear one more time about the Bosman Enterprises.
I believe that is her up at the plate.
Again, we are at 2-0. And we are in the top of the fourth.
2-0 Bombshells as Divas are up at bat. Bombshells with that home team advantage last bat.
I'm hearing some more substitutes.
Yeah, more substitutions are being turned in.
But right now, Jasmine's still at the plate. So.
She is still at the plate. And another airplane up above and behind us. Smaller airplane. You can hear the difference between that and the jets. Oh, now they want to wait. She's moving fielder up there. Now we are good.
All right, here we go. Base check. And the first batter for the top of the fourth. 2-0 game. For the Dynamic Divas is Jasmine.
Practicing there, ready. And slow pitch just over the top of the ball. Just over the top of that again. 2 strikes. And the ball up over the swing this time. That is the 3rd strike.
All right, we're going to get 4th strike here for
And right over the top of it for that 4th
Jasmine.
strike.
So she got a strike out there.
So the change is not been made. It should be number 38, Amy.
Okay, yeah, Amy Swigard. Amy Swigard is a St. Louis Siren for the 2nd year. This is her 2nd World Series. Also from Omaha, Nebraska.
Rotating the bat. Here as we wait for Mari. Glove on her hip there as we're waiting for the outfield is now ready. Base check.
Okay, let's see what Amy can do. We got to put this ball in play so that they have a chance.
And just over the top of that.
Score.
Just a little bit of a slower swing from these last couple of batters.
Ooh,
That one was close.
we're getting a little closer here with Amy's swing. Let's see. Should have some practice with Mari.
And over the top, a little late.
All right, we're at 3 strikes here.
Got 10 strikes. You don't want to make it a buck.
Oh, that was close. Right over the top of it.
And there's the K. And that
Should
should
be number 22 cap unless they have any more changes. I hope we have them coming over to bring us some of their changes now.
okay. Let's see what we got here.
So you have 36 for the bombshells.
Oh,
Just making sure.
yeah. Thanks.
Okay, got that.
So we have Kat at the plate though here.
Left-handed hitter.
Okay, switching it up here. Our first left-handed hitter of the World Series is Kat.
Mari getting ready.
That'd be Kathleen Trutchell.
And right over the top of that. Strong, hard swing. Ready for the pitch. Almost
Okay.
connected. Oh,
That sounded close.
and Ashley out in the field took a couple steps up. She was ready to grab that. Back up ready. And getting a bouncing grounder out into center right, past the first line, mid. And Jocelyn has it. The bling bling Jocelyn with the
Jocelyn
put out.
with the put out. But see, that was a good chance there for Kat. They put it out there, and they at least had contact, and they were moving to that base. But that's 3 outs. Remains 2-0 as we move to the bottom of the 4th. and we'll hear. In play for Molly Fleming and the Southwest Bombshells.
And I think that was Jasmine with the putout out there.
Okay.
Number 8, Jasmine.
That's her
Out
first
in
putout.
short left.
That's her first putout of the game.
Is going to bring Faith back up to the plate.
Faith, who has a run and has been put out.
All the things, Faith, you got this.
Remember, this is a 2-0 game currently.
In the bottom of the fourth. I would say arguably, Molly and Faith have been one of the most successful female pairings in pitching and batting for the last 10 years. So,
Waiting
Faith.
for that thumbs up.
Yep.
Never seen Faith looking shaken up the whole time I've ever seen her play. She takes everything in stride.
Oh, one of the most confident players that we have.
Bat up at the ready. And the ball just over the top of the swing. Faith readjusting her blindfold and her hat. just underneath the ball.
2 strikes on Faith Penn.
Conversation there between Molly and the catcher.
Again, our catcher is Cameron Simpson.
Getting a nice little short line drive, dropping into mid-center. Right here they have it. And a good 10 feet before Faith was at third base. And let's see, I believe, trying to see who that is.
Is that Jasmine again?
No, that was not Jasmine. Jasmine is in short left, and this was number 33, Karen.
Karen, okay.
Shrugging her shoulders up there. She did sound very confident when she was up at bat before. Loudly calling for her base check. But easy put out there she had.
Okay, so we're going to see Jocelyn take a cut here. Jocelyn has been put out twice, but been definitely putting the ball in play.
Contact
Yeah,
every
making
time.
contact, getting really close too. So
Rocking back and forth from foot to foot there.
with her bedazzled,
Very.
Blindfold,
It's not,
right?
Now that the sun is getting down, it's not quite as bright. Just looks like a beautiful white hat right now instead of sparkling. And that base check. Crouching down. Call for quiet at the bench there by the ump. And a bouncing grounder into center short. She's running to third. And Winter. Let's see. Is it one that? No, that was Clara.
oh, Kalara
With
again.
her zebra headpiece there.
Kalara makes her 4th put out of the game. Angling for that Tucano's defensive award. And we're going to move to 5th and just give one more thanks to Bosma. Let's Fantasy Camp for Kids Foundation. That's a program within the Major League Baseball that helped us out with a little bit of sponsorship finances to support our kids of our league.
Again, we are at the top of the 5th here with the Divas up at bat.
2-0, top of the 5th, and I don't know who's gonna
Trying
bat.
to see who we have up at bat
So
here.
we've had Karen. It should be whoever was after Kat.
It's after Cat, we've got Winter.
Oh, we're back at Winter. Winter had a strikeout last time.
Just over the top of that pitch.
Winter with the Boston Strong. Welcome to the Boston Strong, the newest team to the World Series.
Ball a little bit low on that pitch. An exhale there by Winter. And just a tap. That's not going to be fair. Dropping about 5 feet in front of her.
Foul ball.
But she got some contact on there.
Yep. Looking a little more positive there with some contact. Let's see.
Getting a grip on her bat.
We've pretty much got 6 more outs for these guys to make this a game here.
Just
And that's a
missing that.
strikeout. Winter has struck out twice, and we probably are back to Kalara. Is
Well,
this
I
zebra
would think it would be a Clara, but it doesn't
Oh, that's
look like
Jasmine.
we have we have somebody new up.
Oh.
Let's see who we got here. Not sure who number 10. I think they've done some more changes, and we don't have these new ones.
Okay, number 10.
I heard Raven, but I don't know if that's part of the
But Kalari right behind her.
So Kalari will come back up to get a couple cracks at it. But number 10 for now.
10 for the Divas.
That's a strike.
Mari stretching her arm there up over her shoulder before preparing to pitch.
Oh,
Getting
okay.
a touch there.
All right, all right.
And another strike.
It is
I
Raven.
do hear Raven.
Yep. I don't know who they play for. Maybe they're another Boston.
It might be
Strong.
another new one.
Yeah.
And another strike.
That's another K.
Going to bring Kalari to the plate with their bright blue shoes. Some of the bugs are starting to come out this evening. Seen a couple mosquitoes land close. Number 6, Kalari.
We'll have Kalari. There's 2 outs now. And we're in the top of the 5th inning. 2-0. Southwest Bombshells. We have the Dynamic Divas at the bat. Kalari Jackson specifically. Longtime member of the Chicago Comets. This year player for the St. Louis Sirens.
A little bit underneath the swing.
I would say Kalari Jackson probably has the most stats as a female player in beat baseball.
And a very aggressive defensive player as well. Ooh, just getting a little tick on there.
Kalari also a board member of the National Beat Baseball Association. So not only is she a leader on the field, but off the field as well.
Another
And
strike.
that's a 3rd strike. You know, unfortunately for the Divas, they're running out of chances here.
Taking a pass.
And that's a pass ball. So she's at a full count. 3 strikes,
Back
1
up chanting
ball.
from her team.
Getting some encouragement.
A
And
little
that's
bit of a
okay.
leg. She hesitated for a second and just missed that.
And that is 3 outs, taking us to the bottom of the 5th, and a score of 2-0. And we're going to hear from our last sponsor.
So our last sponsor is Jared Reynolds, a 2022 National Beat Baseball Association World Series Dan Tracy Award winner. He's recognized with good friend Jaden Price for being an exceptional official of beat baseball. Jared, however, could not make it to the World Series this year due to landing a brand new job. But he has chosen to donate funds to showcase beat baseball at its highest level. The NBBA is fortunate to have such a giving membership, and thank you, Jared Reynolds, for your support of beat baseball.
Yep, I remember in 2022 when Jared and Jaden both won that award for outstanding officials, umpires, and I think Jared was a base umpire and a field umpire for Jaden Price, who has been plate umpire for the league for so many years now. So we're thankful to Jared and all our other sponsors, but we're grateful that you got a new job, Jared, and we miss you here at the World Series, but we understand Yeah, when you get a new job, you got to show up to that. But thank you for showing up for us here in the live stream sponsorship.
So this will bring us to, I believe, Pam will be up at bat for the Bombshells.
Okay, Pam. Yeah, we haven't seen Pam Chesser at the bat yet. We are at 2-0 going to the bottom of the fifth, where the Bombshells are looking to add to their lead and get some insurance.
This is a 2-0 game here as Molly's stretching out at the pitcher's mound. Defense preparing to dig in here.
Pam Chesser's been playing beat baseball since 2008. I used to be a teammate of hers with the Austin Blackhawks. So a long-time player, kind of like Faith Penn, has had probably the most experience and practice with Molly as being a member of the Blackhawks for as long as Molly Fleming has been part of the Blackhawks. And I believe Molly's first year was 2013. She's completed 10 years of pitching and being part of the organization.
Pam with a couple practice swings. She is a left-handed batter.
Pam Chesser, left-handed batter, okay. So both teams have shown up with a left-handed batter. Let's see if it helps them maybe hit the ball somewhere different.
And it's going to be right over the ball for a strike.
And Molly has had perfect contact rate thus far.
See if we can continue that through the last of this inning and into the next. Oh, she's getting a little tap on that. I don't believe that's going to be fair. It's going to be short as she runs to third. It's out there probably about 15, 20 feet. Oh, looks like we're getting another notification of substitutions.
We're ready, so Siren switched out the whole roster again. This will be the last one.
Divas?
Yeah, the Divas.
Sirens. Or I guess Divas.
Diva Sirens.
Sirens. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then y'all make sure y'all got the Bombshells as far as like Pam.
Yeah.
Great. Okay,
Yes.
so sure.
Yeah, thank you. And that is
Thank
Katie
you for that.
Medina, our scorekeeper.
Keeping us apprised of
The
those
different
changes.
substitutions.
Very helpful.
Yeah, we are sitting on the sideline on first base side, so we're not super close to the scores table, so usually we can hear what's going on, but they're being cool with us and kind of running Katie over here to tell us, hey, there's substitutions here and there.
Making sure we have them from both sides.
Yeah, we're trying to do our best here to make sure you guys are aware who's in the game.
Who's on first?
Yeah, who's on first? What's on second? We don't have a second base in beat baseball, but we do have a Pam Chesser with 2 strikes at the plate.
And getting a nice little bouncing grounder in. Still will not be fair. Made it just about to Molly's feet. Pam headed back to home plate, but we did have the Divas were up there and sliding into the grass, ready to grab that.
We heard a yell stop from one of the spectators. That is one of the rules in beat baseball, kind of an unwritten rule, that if you hear anybody yell stop, just assume that it's you and stop, because we're trying to avoid any collisions from our players.
It's not real.
Oh. That's funny.
I do have another plane coming overhead as we have Bombshells. Let's see. I'm trying to see who this is. I believe this is Ashley back up at bat for the Bombshells. Yes, it is.
Did Pam strike out?
She did.
Oh, Pam struck out. I didn't catch that, and that's the first strikeout for Molly. And we're at Ashley.
And this is Ashley Malero with her shiny red belt.
Sorry, I missed that one. So Ashley has been put out and made a run. So she scored one of the 2 runs of the game. So her and Faith are tied for the best offensive player right now.
Bat down at her hip behind her, waiting for that pitch from Molly.
With her red belt.
Bright red belt. And popping up over behind her. It really shows up on the black pants. And she has a red grip on her bat as well. Kind of trying to pull it all together there.
Well, the Austin Blackhawks, I believe, are black and red. team colors. So
And just over the top of the ball.
and there we are at 3 strikes.
Diva's waiting out there in the field. They're very intent. And just underneath it. Oh, that's the 3rd strike.
Okay, so Molly had her first strikeout just right before this on Pam Chesser. Other than that, she's been on the money, as they call her, Money Molly. And there's
gonna
a
be
K.
underneath it.
That's her 2nd K. This one, the 2nd K in a row. So Ashley has actually been put out, made a run, and has been struck out. So are we going to be up to Rosie?
Yeah, let's see.
Or is that the
This is
3rd?
going to be our new one, Grace.
Oh, Grace.
Number 32, Grace.
Grace's first World Series, I believe. She's also a Blackhawk. Like I said, the Austin Blackhawks could basically field a team of females. At some point, I'd like to see the Blackhawks versus the St. Louis Sirens, all-female team. But today we're watching the women of our league, Southwest Bombshells, with a 2-0 lead over the Northeast Dynamic Divas.
Ready for this pitch?
And let's see what Grace can do.
And swinging just a hair early, but right on line.
And we're at 2 outs here, so if Grace can put this in play and perhaps get another run here, that'd be good, some good insurance, taking us to the top of the 6th.
And a little late on that. Have a jet going back behind us across the corner of the field.
I believe we're at 3 strikes here on Grace.
No, that
Oh,
was
that's
the
the 3rd strike.
It was 2.
Come on, Grace, you got this.
So here we go, money pitch for Molly. Unless she takes a ball, we'll see if she can take a pass, but usually Austin Blackhawks don't do that. Well, maybe Bombshells do.
And she got
Ooh,
a
she
nice
got a
little
piece
tap
of
on
it.
it, dropped it in right
Foul
up to
ball.
Molly's feet.
Got contact though.
Stay alive, Grace. Keep going.
Still alive.
Oh,
And
that's
gonna
a
be
strikeout.
strike.
So that was 3 strikeouts in the bottom of the 5th for the Bombshells,
All right, girl.
which will take us to the top 6, where the Bombshells need to make 3 outs to win the game. Let's hear more about, give some love to Jared Reynolds.
He was the National Baseball Association World Series Dan Tracy Award back in 2022, along with good friend Jaden Price, for being an exceptional official of baseball. Again, he couldn't make it this year due to that new job that he has, but he did choose to donate funds to Beat Baseball, and MBBA is very grateful and fortunate to have a giving membership like Jared. Thank you, Jared Reynolds, for your support and your donation.
Yeah, thank you, Jared. And congratulations on your new job. I believe you're in Nashville, Tennessee. And so good luck, too, living there. I like Nashville.
Nashville is a good place to be.
I like that. But so is St. Louis and St. Charles this week, because we're at the 2024 World Series of Beat Baseball. We will be at mbba.org/live pretty much all week. We're going to bring you 2 games a day. We'll be on the air tomorrow again at 8 a.m. and then at 2 p.m. The Chicago Comets against the Cleveland Scrappers will be featured tomorrow morning. The Bayou City Heat against the Boston Renegades. The 5 versus 6 seed will be the 2 p.m. game. But we're currently going to the top of the 6 here in the Women of Our League all-female exhibition game between the Southwest Bombshells and the Northeast Dynamic Divas. It is 2-0.
Top of the sixth.
Top of the sixth. And so this is the last chance for the Divas to tie this game or take the lead.
Some bombshells are set up out in the field currently, waiting for our first batter from the Divas.
Is it going to be
And let me see. Looks like.
Kalara?
Trying to match it up with my updated.
Well, we had Raven, who was the last bat.
Let's see. This should be. Oh, well, no, we had Kalari up. Was the last one. I believe this is Caitlin, number 3,
Okay.
if I'm correct.
Let's see if Caitlin.
I'm trying to see if that is correct. 'Cause we did have Kalari up last time.
Maybe Dakota. Oh, we did have Kalari. So it could be Kim. Is it not Kim Blumenthal?
No, we had Jasmine was in at that position, and
Yeah.
then they just had a recent substitution with Caitlin.
Okay, yeah. All right, Caitlin Overshiner. They're trying to get speed to the base here.
She is at home plate and ready for Mari. And she's got it. It's just barely into short right. And
Got her out.
has
Ashley Malero.
And that was Caitlin, yes.
Yeah.
Ashley Malero with the put out there, short left.
I would like to say that's her third or fourth put out. So between Ashley Malero and Kalara from the Divas, I believe have the most putouts in the game so far, which again, Tucano's Brazilian Grill will be awarding the best offensive player and the best defensive player of the women of our league. Also, later on in the week, whoever hits a home run first will be getting a dinner at this Brazilian steakhouse. And I've been there before.
First recognized home run.
Right, first recognized home.
So this is going to bring, I believe, number 15, Catherine,
Okay,
up to
Catherine.
bat. Getting a good, solid, straight swing across home plate as they wait for outfielders to be ready.
Catherine was put out, so they actually put the ball in play, which is good. They've been having a hard time with that today, the
Caitlin.
Divas.
And that's going to be a strike.
So they're down to 2 outs here. 2 outs left for the Divas to try to tie this up or take the lead.
And another strike.
And it's 2 strikes.
And another strike. Very consistent on that swing and the location there. And just over the pitch.
That's an out.
The next out.
And they're down to 1 more out here.
Should be number 88, Christine, for the Divas.
Okay.
Getting her shoes tied there.
All right, Christine, the last hope here to keep this ball game going.
For the Divas.
But we are at 2-0, where Faith has scored a run for the Bombshells, and so has Ashley Malero. Ashley Malero has also pretty much dominated on the defensive side for the Bombshells. Some of the great plays made on the Diva side were Kalara, Caitlin Overshiner, Corey made a few put-outs. So a lot of different folks contributing, most definitely on the defensive side for the Divas, but it's been a struggle offensively.
Definitely have to have both to win the game. And getting a nice little solid tap, short grounder, just fair,
And
into right, running,
I heard the
and
base.
Ashley.
Yeah, I heard the base mess
stuttered.
up, and they called it no base, and they're going to redo this.
She's headed back to the plate.
But that was
Oh no, this is number 5. So it is not Christine unless she's wearing somebody else's jersey. I'm not sure who this is.
We'll call them number 5,
Number 5.
and
To stay alive.
they're down to their last 2 strikes here, I believe.
Oh, this.
Jamie Simpson is the base operator, and they're giving her a little, a little 1 and 2, and a little this and that for the base operator. But sometimes those things it isn't the base operator's fault. Sometimes it's just the connection. That's what it sounded like to me, because it went. Oh.
Another tap. See if it's going to barrel. I don't
goes.
think that's going to make it past the line.
Foul ball,
That is
foul
gonna be
ball.
foul. It was probably about 3 feet short of being fair, just right behind Mari, the pitcher.
But they're swinging here. They want to keep this ball game going. And Mari is really trying to put it on the bat.
Has to reach that 40-foot line to stay in play and be fair.
Well, let's see if they actually put it in play and actually makes a put out. Then we might have a tie for the most put outs of the game between her and Kalara. So let's see what happens here. They're down to their last strike.
And that's going to be
that's
a
the ball
strike.
game. Is that the ball game? No.
And we have the ump headed over to the scorekeeper's table. Looks like we're going to have another pitch.
Okay. So I guess we're at third strike. Here it is. And there it is. And that is it. That's the ball game.
0 for the Bombshells on the Women of Our League exhibition game on this Monday night at the Slice Soccer Complex. Thank you to Bill Jones and Sue Slocum, Richard Mark, and Ameren, Illinois.
And again, for our All-Star Club sponsors for this game, IFB Solutions, Bosma Enterprises, and Jared Reynolds. This was a 2-0 win for the Bombshells, who have now won 6 out of the 7 meetings of the all-women's beat baseball game. Again, thank you everybody for tuning in to the 2024 World Series of Beat Baseball live streams. We will be back on tomorrow, 8 a.m. with David Benny and Rosina Foster. Thanks to our sponsors. You'll hear more about our sponsors throughout the week. But thank you for listening and tuning in. We wanted to give a shout out to our videographer, Graham Mathena, and his crew. But we're going to sign off for today, and we'll see you guys tomorrow at the World Series of Beat Baseball. Congratulations to the Southwest Bombshells.